What's up everybody, welcome back to Growing Organic. I want to show you how I replace all of my existing soil in my garden. You can see here, this is very poor soil for growing any types of plants or vegetables. So what I like to do is I'll dig a hole and then I will take all this dirt out. You can see I've done this several times just in the last month or so. So every time I dig a hole, what I will do is get rid of this dirt and replace it with food scraps like this. I got about this much every like 4 days. This comes from my kitchen. I have all types of food scraps in here. Eggshells, coffee grinds, banana peels. Then I also have egg cartons. This is basically composting. You're composting in place and it turns into soil, so you don't have to make a compost pile. So I'm replacing all of this really bad soil little by little and adding tons of organic nutrients to the garden. So I've been doing this for about a year now. I've been burying food scraps all through the garden, all around my fruit trees in different areas. Because part of the problem is your dirt level will start getting too tall and it'll start spilling over your concrete level. So you want to keep your dirt down below your patios. What you want to do is choose a different spot every time where you're going to be burying these food scraps. So you have to kind of remember where the last time you dug a hole was, because eventually this entire area will be dug up and replaced. Even if you do chop through a few little roots, it's not going to be the end of the world, because by doing it little by little, you're not going to really cause much damage to the trees. So I've dug holes through this entire area several times. So you could dig under these pavers. I can even lift these pavers up and dig a hole under the pavers. So we want to dig down about a foot, and benefit of that is the roots from these fruit trees are going to extend out, especially this peach tree. The roots will come out, they'll grow all the way to here, like 4 feet out easily. So we want to make sure this entire area is completely full of organic nutrients. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to start digging. I'll show you where we're going to do this, and then we'll take these over here. I got a spot already in mind. So you have to kind of remember where all the places that you dug were, because you don't want to dig in the same spot twice. At least, give it a year before you bury something in the same spot twice. So there's a lot of square footage here, a lot of places to bury it. So I'm going to choose right here because I think this is a spot I haven't dug before. So let me show you how I do this. Slowly replace all of your existing soil, and this will make a huge improvement in your garden. Don't try to save your soil unless you have a lot of extra space. Alright, so first of all, I want to scrape back the mulch down to the existing soil. Okay, that looks like we're down to the existing soil. And you can kind of see it's already pretty hard. So this is a good spot to dig. So let's go ahead and dig this. And again, there might be some roots in here. That's okay if you chop through a few. The tree can handle a little bit of damage, because really we're just doing this a little by little. It looks like I might have dug here before. The dirt looks has a little more nutrients in it than I thought. See that right there? See these big chunks? See, this is not going to do any good for your garden. The roots are not going to grow through this. So this is just pretty much useless. So I might have dug here before. You can see I am damaging the roots a little bit. Okay, so these are the roots from this peach tree right here. Okay, so it looks like I might have dug here before, but there's still not much organic nutrients in here at all. So this really needs to be removed. Actually, it looks like I did bury something here. Look at here, this is an old paper towel. It looks like I might have dug here before because I did find some other food scraps that were in here. But we want to dig deep. Dig down deep to make sure we get about a foot down. I'm running out of containers, so let me just put some over here. Okay, now you can see there actually is some food scraps right here. Look at this. I did bury something here not too long ago. So that's something you want to watch out for, is you want to try to remember where you dug so you don't dig in the same spot twice. Okay, there's some soil we want to get rid of right there. And a good way to know is the existing soil is very heavy. So it's going to weigh a lot for starters, and it's very chunky. You can see there's not going to be any organic nutrients. See how it kind of holds together like that? So this is really stuff you want to just get rid of. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Look at how much I got out. This one, this one, this one. Look at all that soil just from one day. So again, I'm trying to lower the soil level in my garden as well because it's getting too high and it's raising up above my stepping stones, and it just, I don't have a lot of room. This is a very small space. Living in the city, I don't have any room to put any more soil, so I need to dispose of it. Okay, that's a good amount. What I'm going to do now is let's go ahead and bury our food scraps. So you can see right here, look at this. I buried some food scraps right here. Looks like it wasn't too long ago either, maybe like a month ago. This is a pineapple. So I did dig in the same spot, it looks like. Here's some, it's like this is egg carton. So all of this will slowly turn into good quality soil. Okay, so we got a nice hole. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna just throw this in, and let me show you what's in these food scraps, because this is what's gonna turn your soil into just nutrient dense, organic soil little by little. You spend a year doing this, you will be absolutely amazed. And I'm slowly getting rid of all this bad soil. So let's see what's in here. First of all, we got eggshells, a lot of coffee grinds, avocado peels, pineapple, avocado pit. So all these things are really good for your soil. I would say the most important things are the banana peel, coffee grinds, eggshells. Those are things you just don't want to get rid of. Tea bags. I'll try to get rid of, see there's a tea bag there. Try to get rid of the paper. Different trimmings from the kitchen. Some orange bell pepper, asparagus. Okay, that's about it. Okay, also, so if you do come across any organic material, say you're digging down and you come across the same spot where you dug, just put that aside, that organic soil, which this right here doesn't look quite as bad. So I'll put that aside and I'll put this on top. Then I'll just dig a little deeper than before. Let's go ahead, that's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on top. You wanna make sure you do equal parts paper. So use the egg cartons and then that. You can tear it up or just leave it. That should be just fine. So let's go ahead and I'll throw that back down there. Also, I did actually, let me show you, these are the roots right here from this tree. So it's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these roots back down. So those roots will have nutrients instead of growing into that awful soil right there, that hard packed soil. It's gonna have fresh organic nutrients for that tree. Not causing too much damage, just a little bit at a time. I wouldn't want to dig up everything around the tree all at once. So this is a slow process, little by little. Give it a year or so. Okay, let's push some of this good soil back. I wouldn't say it's good soil, but it's better than that other stuff I took out. Okay, I got this other container because this still had some organic material in it as well. Okay, so we're up. Try to keep it a few inches down because what we're gonna do is add a thick layer of mulch on top. So always add the mulch on top. I'll push this back in, there's the mulch. So when you're done, you can't even tell anything happened. Push this back in. And my main goal is I'm trying to lower the dirt level so the dirt doesn't start spilling over into my patios, into my walkways, because that's oftentimes what happens. You keep building your soil up higher and higher and higher, and then you're too high above your patios or your stepping stones. Because every year I'm bringing in tons of organic material, lots of mulch, and that breaks down and becomes soil. So that looks a lot better. It's sunk down a little bit, which is good. That way I can just keep building up with mulch. Okay, back to normal. Can't even tell anything happened here. Let's go ahead and soak this real good. And that's basically all you need to do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click like, and comment below.